And now we got Chris. It was Nids on Nids. Chris versus James. Your guys' list seemed like it was fairly close. You took Biovores, you didn't, kind of thing. Tell us a little bit about the differences and how you felt like the match went. You did get a pretty decided victory.
Okay, yeah. I mean, we both have 2 units of Hive Guard. Both of us have pretty much decided, especially in High Fleet Kronos, they're just invaluable heavy hitters. I had 3 Flying Hive Tyrants to his 2 Flying Hive Tyrants. I had 2 bigger units of Gene Stealers. He still had 2 units of Gene Stealers. I had 2 19-man squads where he had a 15 and a 14-man squad. He had 3 or 4 units of Biovores. They were dealing constant and just regular mortal wounds in multiple fashions, both in laying down spore mines. It was a real effective tactic. Honestly, I haven't played as much with the Biovores this edition, but I know on paper they're good, and they definitely showed that today.
Yeah, it seemed like I was hearing you being like, ooh, I'm losing so lot of stuff. But you still gained a lot of points, yeah?
Yeah, and I mean, what it came down to in the end, largely, I mean, he had 2 Trigons for delivery systems. That was definitely threatening. I think I may end up dropping a Tyrant and adding a Trigon in the future, pulling that from his list. But just a lot of mortal wounds. I lost Tyrants. One of the big downfalls for James I see is that he left a lot of partial units, which denied him some kill points. I won on kill points by like 3 points, 11 to 8 on that. So I saved some points there, but really the deciding factor was the objective game. I scored 4 of the 5 objectives, which was 24 points, making the final score 41 to 16 or 17, I believe. And I mean, you know, like up until about halfway through turn 3, we only got in 3 turns. I thought it was anyone's game for sure, but just the final positioning made the massive difference.
Last question, what do you think of that Gamemat.eu Batmat and that Badlands terrain set?
First time playing on this board. Every single board I play on, I'm stoked to play on. It's all gorgeous, especially, you know, like with the hi-fi lighting and everything. Like, all the terrain pieces are, you know, gorgeous. They've got good weight to them. You know they're going to be durable, especially because we're going to be transporting this stuff around, you know, freaking running events, stuff like that. So, like, yeah, man, this is awesome. Yeah. Nothing short of awesome.
Got to say thank you to Gamemat.eu. We love the line of sight blocking. The terrain is quality. The Batmats rule. Good game 1 there. You were going to be on table 2, correct?
Mr. Patrick. Yeah.
Demons versus Nids now. Bodies on bodies. We'll see how it goes. I think you got about 200-some bodies plus to go through there and a lot of invulns.
That's a ton, man. That's more than I got, that's for sure.
Yeah, not all Gene Stealers getting all the 5-ups today. All right, well, let's see how it goes for you. Good luck, man. Okay, so we have David here with us playing the Death Krieg. You were on the table 2 to start it off, going against Cole with his Imperial Guard Baneblade. Tell us what you thought about the match.
Well, I thought it was going to be probably one of my most difficult matches of the day. The Baneblade can really counter a lot of my strategies that I would normally use. I just got real lucky, got the first turn, and the Laser Rapier Destroyers did some work on that first turn, taking him down to 2 wounds, which really changed up the flow of the battle. Got him a little shaken up and allowed me to control the flow a little bit. It was a strong matchup. I really think he did a good job, and I would strongly recommend for anyone who's thinking about Imperial Guard going with Death Korps of Krieg. The ignores morale due to shooting wounds really was clutch in today's game.
You guys both share the same Warlord trait to gain, is it a Warlord trait that lets you get command points as your opponent uses command points?
So we actually both had a combination of that. We had a Warlord trait which allowed us to regain our command points on a 5-up, and then we had a heirloom that let us capture one from the opponent on a 5-up every time they used one. So it really kept both of our numbers up and allowed us to do things that we wouldn't normally be able to do as often as the game went on.
Well, great, man. I guess it looks like you're going to be in the table 3, and we're going to see how this goes going forward. You feeling good about it?
Yeah, it's been a while since I've played against the pure Space Marine list, but I have a lot of anti-tank that I think will help me pull through the clutch. If I can keep Gilliman out of my lines, if he gets into my lines, I think that's going to be flipping the game around on its end.
Nice, dude. Let's see how it goes. Cheers. Okay, Cole, so I want to hear about that first game. You had to go against the Death Krieg. So tell us about that game as far as your expectations and what actually happened.
Well, my expectations were just to kind of keep him at range, but try to maybe get some close shots on his artillery in the back, but the dice didn't go in my favor, and I killed everything I could see. That was good, and he had Alpha Strike on my Baneblade and brought it into 2 wounds in 1 turn, and I couldn't really come back from that. Yeah. Lacking a little bit of mobility in my list. I know I'm going to change it in the future, but it I think it did pretty good for what I've got so far.
Yeah, cool, man.
Yeah.
Let's see. Next, you're playing me.
Yep.
And it's going to be Space Wolf Dreadnought spam versus your army there. Do you got some? Tell me all about your tactics, man. What are you going to do about that?
Let you come to me.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, because I'm not going to move much because I get a lot of bonuses if I don't move.
Correct.
So I'm just going to try to take advantage of that and keep you at arm's length as best I can.
Cool, man. Well, this all sounds great. Good luck in the rest of the tourney. Yeah, thank you. Awesome.